All right, so for our next question for the customer journey assessment, we ask, does your brand exchange valuable content or resources of value in exchange for an email address, phone number, or other contact information? Okay, so why is this question so important? Well, I'll tell you right now, if you do not add value to people apart from just the transaction, you're probably finding that your business is starving for finding new customers. Now, you might do a pretty good job of retaining your customers, you might do a pretty good job of getting referrals, that could absolutely be the case, but if you're not doing this, you're probably not getting any new customers. Why? Well, if you think about the customer journey and the path that people go on to purchase, before someone can buy something, what I call the application, before they can application or apply the step that you're looking for in your journey, they have to follow some informational steps first, right? Nobody buys something without completely knowing about it, right? They have to have some awareness, they have to have some information, they have to know that. So when you can create valuable content or resources and give that to someone in exchange for the contact information, you do two different things. One is you're building rapport, you're building relationship by giving them valuable assets. But two, from a marketing standpoint, by capturing some of their contact information, you now have a way to communicate and nurture and build that relationship. It's very rare that someone, as soon as they're engaged and capture some kind of information, is going to go and buy. There's a relationship. This is very much a relationship type thing. And honestly, all business is relationship based. The stronger the relationship that you have with someone, probably the more value you're providing them, and then probably the better the customer they are for you. So even this assessment, the customer journey assessment, this is a piece of value that we've provided. We bring people through a process of asking them questions and then give them real practical advice they can do to improve something, and we ask for their email address. So then we can continue to build relationship and nurture. And by us sharing as much valuable content as possible, we should be showing ourselves to be an authority, building that rapport, and over time, we're either going to do one of two things. We're either going to continue to keep and nurture and develop relationships with people who probably are going to be our best customer, or those that just aren't really finding much value from this are going to fade away. They're going to unsubscribe, they're going to not open our emails, whatever, and that's fine. You don't need everybody to like your stuff. In fact, your content should be so valuable and so specific that only your best customers truly see the value in it, and those that don't fade away. And that's exactly what you want. So if you're not creating valuable content and resources, this is something you need to do immediately. And if you're not actually using those resources to take what we call a micro commitment, this is another important piece of the puzzle, there's an email address, a phone number, some kind of contact information. What that is that's a micro commitment. If someone's not willing to give you an email address to get something valuable like this, they're probably not willing to take out their wallet and buy something from you. So this is a way to get a bit of a micro commitment, right? And if you think about micro commitments, and I have a video about that on our site, but a micro commitment starts by asking somebody for their time, right? So you may have found this customer journey assessment from like a blog post or a video where there was no email address. There was nothing there at all. It was just completely free, and it was just completely there to share our value. That content was there to show our value, but also to attract the right type of person. But then that video had a next step. And it probably was to say, hey, if you want to fill out, if you want to find out the rest of the data, in fact, this video is going to serve that purpose. This video is going to be a place where I can share something of value to you. And at the end of it, I'm going to ask you to take a step. And that step is going to be to take this customer journey assessment and then leave your email address. And so I can keep sending you really cool stuff, build a relationship, and see if we might be able to work together sometime. So if you don't have these valuable assets in place, it's something to get to right away.